أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Assalamu alaikum, brothers, and welcome to our lesson today. We thank Allah for making it possible for us after Salatul Isha today to start on our journey of learning Arabic language with the intention of knowing the Book of Allah. And last week, brothers, we had a very important lesson on, does anybody know what was the topic? Harful jar. Harful jar is a majroor. Okay, harful jar is a majroor that we said, but can anybody explain what harful jar was? Preposition, yes. We looked at prepositions, yeah. So what did the preposition mean is, so we said, now we talked about nouns, right? And whenever we have a noun, if something comes in front of it, it makes the ism majroor. Okay, so we talked about that all the time. We were talking about is our ism being marfu, right? Marfu. Noun has how many stages again, brothers? Three stages. Good, mashallah. What's the first one? Marfu. What's the second one? Mansoob. What's the third one? Majroor. Okay, should we have our song, please? Yeah. Dun 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 din 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 din. When it is dun, it is marfu. When it is done, it is good. And when it is din, it is majroor. Okay, remember this dun dun din business. And what did we do in the last week? We moved on from dun, yeah, marfu, to majroor. And we said that for majroor, for a noun to be majroor, that means take a kasra, right? It has to have something coming in front of it, right? And what comes in front of it? Harfu jar. Okay, so whenever harfu jar comes, it makes a noun majroor. Okay, and what are the two harfu jar that we've taken so far, brothers? Learn me. Ala, yeah, fi and fi ala, two have taken, yeah. So in this lesson, we're going to be focusing on fi, ala, min, ila. Okay, and there is another song we made, fi, ala, min, ila, in, on, from, to. Okay, remember that, brothers. Try and go on with that one. Yeah, and so last week we looked at fi and fi and ala we looked at, didn't we? So these are some of the examples in the Quran. Okay, and today we are only going to go through the ones that we know, fi and ala. Okay, fi and ala. I want to go through this example in the Quran so that we can get a really nice experience. And then as we go along, I will bring these examples from the Quran so that, you know, while we are learning, at the same time we are trying to apply things in the Quran as well, or having experience from the Quran, so that it makes our learning easier and of course stronger, and also building the connection with Allah. So that's the first thing we're going to look at, brothers. But after that, we got something very, very important today, and that is damirun munfasilun. Today we're going to be talking about detached pronouns. All right, so for chapter 4, you know, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3 was all good, but chapter 4, the minute you get into chapter 4, you got lots of heavy concepts. Yeah, first of all, you have harfu jar coming in. Yeah, after harfu jar comes pronouns. Okay, and I think by the end of chapter 4, we will start talking about verbs. Okay, we'll have a small taste about verbs. Okay, so let's have a look at the first verse. So we got ala on it, right? So, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Can everyone see the writing? Yeah, let me try and make it bigger. Okay, so لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل. Yeah, which surah is that one, brothers? Just on side note. Surah? No, Surah Hashar. Okay, Surah Hashar. Okay, لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل. What's Jabalin, by the way, brothers? Mountain. Allah saying, had we sent down this Quran on a mountain. Okay? So our ism is Jabal, right? So if there was no Allah, it would have been Jabalun. Lun. But because our Allah has come in front, what has happened to our Jabalun? It's become Jabalin. Okay? Jabalin. So now, from now onwards, brothers, when you're reading the Quran, there you see fi, ala, min, ila. You should look that the one that's going to follow is always going to be kasratin. Okay? Alright. So لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل لرأيته خاشعا متصدعا من خشية الله وتلك الأمثال نضربها للناس لعلهم يتفكرون. It's an important verse, brothers. I would love to explain that, but this is not Tajweed or Quran lesson, so I can't go further. But everyone investigate this verse, please. Yeah, very important meaning in this verse, which is in Surah Hashar, verse number 21. Okay, now let's move on to the other one that we know, fi. Okay, fi, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So in this one we got what? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر. Okay, so we got إنا أنزلناه في. Okay, that's the fi that we're looking. Why is this fi? Harful jar. Get into the habit of saying harful jar. Harful jar. Come on, loudly, brothers. Ism majroor. Get into the habit of doing this, brothers. Yeah. Once you go home, with your family. Yeah. Ask them to ask you that question. Harful jar. Ism majroor. Okay. I'm telling you, brothers, this will help you. When I first learned this concept, I went crazy at home. Harful jar. Ism majroor. Alhamdulillah, it has helped. All right, these things that the songs and all that we are doing, if it helps you understand Arabic, go for it. Okay, so look at this. What's happened here? Fi laylatil. Yeah. Okay. Fi laylatil qadr. Now, if there was not, the harf jar was not there, it would have been layla. It will be laylatul. Let's read the surah, by the way. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Inna anzalnahu fi laylatil qadr. وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ. You see? Laylatul Qadr. Why? Why is that Laylati? Because there is no harful jar. Yeah? Yeah? Inna anzalnahu fi laylatil qadr. وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ. Laylatul Qadri khayrun min alfi shahr. Laylatul Qadri. Yeah? It's not Laylatul. Because nothing is in front of Laylatul. So Laylatul Qadri khayrun min alfi shahr. Okay? So remember, brothers, this is very interesting. When in the early age, when I was memorizing surah, what's the surah? This surah, Surah Qadr, isn't it? Surah Qadr, yeah. So I used to get confused with this Laylati and Laylatu, And my dad, with that time, we didn't understand, I don't know if my dad understood, but I didn't understand the free business. Okay, so my dad told me the first one in this surah is a kasra. Okay, the first one that comes is Laylati, and all that comes after is Laylatu. Okay, with a dhamma, and that's how I memorized it. But years and years back, when I actually studied this, and then I was like, wow, now I know why it is Laylati and Laylatu. Okay, brothers. So whatever we are learning, your source of fascination should be the Quran. Okay? Everything that we are studying here, you have to link it to the Quran. Alright? Then it's a proper effort that we are putting in, the time that we are putting in, and in terms of what we are learning. Okay, brothers? So we looked at two examples of harf jar and we related it to the Quran. Now we're coming to our topic today, which is dhamirun munfasilun. Now, first of all, brothers, what do we say in Arabic? What do you call a word can come in how many forms? 3 forms. What's the first one, brother? Ismun. Ismun, fi'lun and harfun. Okay? Ismun, we've taken the example of ismun, yan kitabun, qalamun, sarirun, ya babun, all those were ism, right? We haven't taken any example of fi'lun yet, yeah? But one I'll tell you now, kharaja. Okay? Alright? He left. And then we don't have to janna, fi, ala, min, ila, four of them we know. Okay? So now comes damir. Now damir is pronoun. Okay? And if you all remember, when we go to the first lesson, all right, when we've talked about parts of speech, did everyone remember the pronoun was listed under the noun? Do you remember everyone? Everyone's forgotten that bit. It's too far back. Okay? All right. So in Arabic, in English language, you got 8 parts of speech, right? 8 of them. And pronoun comes as separately. Yeah? Correct? But in Arabic, pronoun or adjective, they come under the noun. Okay? They come under the class of noun. Alright? Why do they come under the class of noun? Because, I don't want to confuse you, the pronouns, they can also have marfu, mansub, majroor. And all the pronouns that we're going to learn today, right? So, this pronoun, he, she, they, that's a noun itself. Alright? And they can be marfu, mansub, majroor. Okay? But we're not going to talk about that for now. I don't want to confuse you. But just to give you an idea, how come a pronoun is a noun? Because the pronoun itself has 3 states. Okay? So now, brothers, interesting. Do we know what pronoun is in English? Yes, go ahead. What is it? What that describes a noun? No. That's adjective, isn't it? No, verbs is doing what, brother? Action. Anything to do with action. Okay. Let's get our English grammar right, brothers. I'm not an English teacher, but we need to get the English bit right. Okay. Yeah. It replaces the noun. Okay. So let's get this right first. Okay. So a noun is a, if easy way to remember is name, place, animal, thing. Right? Okay. You got a name, place, animal, thing. That's the noun. Okay. So what is pronoun? Pronoun is a word that replaces a noun. Okay, so simple as that. For example, Yusuf went to school, Yusuf went to his class, Yusuf went to class, Yusuf spoke to Muhammad. Yeah, so we're saying Yusuf. Does it sound nice? Does it sound nice? No. But what if we say Yusuf went to school, he went to the class, he met his friend Muhammad? Does that sound better? So the name Yusuf, we are replacing it with he. Damir, a pronoun, okay? But why are we saying he or not she? Because Yusuf is a male, right? And Yusuf is singular, okay? So that's what we're going to be learning, brothers. We are replacing, okay? By the way, what is adjective? Not, which is coming in coming in the next chapter. Not is adjective, a word that describes a noun, okay? Give me an example, brothers, from the one with the door is open. How can you translate that in Arabic? Or no, let's take the other example. The chair is broken. Maksurun is correct. No, the chair is broken. Al-kursiyu. Maksurun. Al-kursiyu maksurun. Okay, brothers, we need to be very, very strong with the chapters that have gone by. Okay. So now, today we are coming into noun and pronouns, okay? And this is ad-damirun munfasilun. Okay? What is damirun munfasilun? Damirun munfasilun means detached pronoun. Okay? In Arabic, we got 2 types of pronouns. One is detached pronoun, one is attached pronoun. Okay? So very, very easy, brothers. We live in England. Everyone knows detached house and attached house, right? Attached house is basically what? Terraced house, right? Yeah. And detached house is we got some space, right? And you got another house, right? So we're going to start with detached pronoun. Damirun munfasilun are independent pronouns, all right? Used to refer to a subject of a sentence, generally standing alone, without needing to attach another word. Okay, so simple words, brothers. These nouns comes on their own. All right, correct? They are on their own. They got no mixing with noun. They don't want to mix with them. What do you call the noun? They don't want to mix with verbs. No, I'm on my own. You know, are independent. So this is very important, brothers. Remember this word: independent pronouns that can stand alone in a sentence and are typically used as the subject. All right. So, for example, he went to the masjid. Right. So, what's the subject here? Or the mubtada. Who's the mubtada? He went to the masjid. No, okay. He went to the masjid. Yeah. He is the subject. He's the subject. He's the subject. Okay. So, okay, they do not attach to, very important. Look at this. They do not attach to verbs, nouns, or preposition like attached or suffix pronouns do. So there are other pronouns, right, that attach to the noun. Okay. For example, kitabuhu, his book. Yeah. All right. But these detached pronouns, no joining business. They like to be on their own. All right. And now, brothers, this is basically our learning objective for this lesson. So, types based on person, gender. Okay. So, you remember there are 14 pronouns in Arabic. Just write that down, brothers. Very important. 14 pronouns in Arabic. How many? 14 pronouns in Arabic. And do we have to know them? Yes, we have to know them. All right? All right? And inshallah, I'm going to tell you, this has been listed. Okay, so we've got first person, second person, third person. All right? Remember three things which are important. Detached pronouns change according to person, first, second, third, gender, and number. This is very important, brothers. All right? So number, first of all, it will depend what your pronoun is, which is first person, second person, or third person. All right? We'll come to that in a bit. Yeah? And then it will depend on the gender. Okay? So for example, if it is he, yeah, then huwa. Okay? And if it's a masculine, then we're going to use huwa. Okay? So, and then the other thing that matters is singular. So if it is singular, we say huwa. But say for example, it's plural, then what are we going to say? Plural and masculine. Hum. Okay? Hum. Correct? Hum. Alright? So, but there's something else involved. I'm going to tell you in a bit, brothers. Alright? I'm taking slowly. Let's build it up slowly. How many pronouns are there again? 14 pronouns. And depends on what? What are the three things? What are the three things, brothers? Person, gender, number. Person, gender, number. Remember that one. Person, gender, number. Okay? And where would you use them? Alright? You would use obviously in a sentence. It's usage in a sentence, and this is a typical example here. Look at this one. Ana talibun. I'm a student. Alright? Where is the pronoun, brother? Ana. I. Okay? Talibun. I am a student. Okay? Talibun. By the way, I did not explain in numbers. In English, we have singular and plural. Right? In Arabic, there is a dual form. Okay? So, kitabun is what you call singular form. Yeah? Kitabani, two books. Okay? And then kutubun is plural. Okay? But this is also, brothers, when we go to the chapter of plural, we'll talk about it. But I'll just give you a side note. In English, if you want to change a word from singular to plural, just put an S. Right? Simple as that. But in Arabic, it is a completely different word. Alright? But it is similar to the original word. Okay? So, they can also use as an emphasis. Okay? Okay? So, yeah, we'll talk about the emphasis in a bit. Okay? Presence in nominal sentence. So, at the moment, right, they're used in a nominal sentence. Okay? Detached pronouns are often used with nominal verbless sentences. Yeah? Jumlatul ismiya. What are the two types of sentence, brother? Jumlatul nominal sentence and verbal sentence. Yeah? Brothers, this is a begin lesson 1. Jumlatul ismiya and jumlatul fi'liya. So these nouns that we are talking about, they are only going to come here for now, for the time being, in jumlatul ismiya. Okay? In nominal sentences. For example, let's give an example here. hiya talibatun, no, tabibatun. Tabibatun. She is a doctor. What type of sentence is this one?
It's a gender based.
No, but okay. So what is this sentence starting with? It's not starting with a verb, right? Right? It is starting with she. She is what? Pronoun, right? And we said in Arabic, pronoun comes under noun. Noun. Okay? So that's why our she is a noun, and so we got here, tabibatun. She's the doctor. Remember something on the note, brothers, because it's a female, right? Tabibatun ended with ta marbuta. We are coming to that in very soon. Okay. Also, these detached pronouns are sometimes used for emphasis. Yeah, we will see that in the Quran. That sometimes you say huwa used. Yeah, but that's for emphasis. Huwa yadrusu. He studies. Okay, he studies. The pronoun huwa emphasizes that he is the subject. Okay. By the way, in Arabic, if we take out here, by the way, this is a verb. Okay, this is a verb. If you take out the verb, you take it out. Okay, you take out the huwa out. Yadrusu doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Why? And yadrusu it does. Okay, in Arabic, in the first form we will learn that the dual of the object. If you take out yadrisu, you say yadrisu. I mean he studies. It means the same thing. Okay, but you're putting huwa here. You're putting a detached pronoun here for emphasis. Okay, yeah.
So yadrisu itself, it's
he studies. Yeah, he studies. All right. So yeah. When we get to verbs, it's going to be more clear. Okay, but huwa yadrisu by itself means he studies. Okay.
That is the masculine sense.
Masculine sense. Yeah. So if it is okay, so if it is feminine, then tadrusu. Okay, tadrusu. No, not tababuta. The ya is going to change it to ta. Okay, ta. Tadrusu. Yeah. All right. But here, if you write here tadrusu, means you are putting that here for emphasis. Okay. At the moment, brothers, for book 1, book 2, we are only going to focus on past tense. Okay, mudare. Okay. We're going to only focus on Madi, okay, in past tense. When we go further on to book 2, then we're going to talk about present tense, which is mudare. Okay, this is yadrus. But it's good to know. Good to know. Okay. So the other thing that we're going to learn, brothers, comparison with attached pronouns. Okay. So now we talked about detached pronouns, but there is something called attached pronouns as well, where our pronoun is going to join on to the word. Okay, for example, look at this one. Kitabuhu, his book. Kitabuhu, his book. Yeah, but I'll tell you a verse from the Quran. ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب. Which surah is that one? ما أغنى عنه ماله. Yeah, Allah in this surah referring to maluhu, his wealth. Alright, referring to Abu Lahab. Yeah, his wealth and children did not benefit him. Maluhu, his wealth. Ma aghna anhu maluhu wa ma kasab. Yeah, so this is referring to, these are coming to attached pronouns. So you might be like, why am I going to choose attached and detached? Yeah, it will all depend on the context of the sentence, brothers. Yeah, when we go into that, then it will be more clear. All right. And by the way, brothers, this is also important to note. See, all the important bits of the grammar topic I'm giving you in advance. All right. So these are fundamentals of your pronoun. Okay, of the meaning. So no gender neutral form. All right. In Arabic, you cannot have a pronoun which does not have a gender. Yeah. So we already talked about it. Everything in Arabic either has to be masculine or feminine. Right. Yeah. In English, we say it. Right? For example, the book is on the table, it is green. Yeah? When we translate in English, we write it, but we have to say huwa in Arabic. Got it? Got it, brothers? So, but you cannot have a gender neutral form. It has to be masculine or feminine. Okay, I'll go through this again quickly just to give you an snapshot again. So we need to know, yeah, what is damirun munfasilun, yeah, and definition and role. There, what you call, we said it's based on three things: person, gender, and number. Is used in a sentence, yeah. For example, ana talibun, and then it is mostly found in nominal sentence, and it can be used for emphasis and clarity. And now we got comparison with attached pronoun. Okay, it is detached that we are learning, but it can also be attached. Okay, and then no gender neutral form, which basically means that it cannot come without a gender. Okay, now brothers, all of that was introduction. All of that we just talked about was introduction. Okay, now we are coming to the important bit of this lesson. Okay, now what is this one, brothers? So damirun munfasilun. Okay, got it? And now can you see these are all the pronouns which has been listed. How many are? No need to count, I'll tell you there are 14 of them. Okay, how many of them are there? 14 of them. Okay, now we start off in English, we start off with first person, second person, third person, right? Right? First person, second person, third person, right? In Arabic it's the other way around. Okay, we start with third person, second person, and then goes to first person. But listen to me very carefully with this one. This is one of your fundamental bricks of learning Arabic. All right, you would say, you know, once you've done the foundation, you're putting the cement now, you know, to be put in place. This is the cement of your, you know, learning Arabic structure. If you by the way, brothers, you're hearing this first time, so you might make a mistake, or you'll be like, oh, I can't remember. Don't worry about it. I will be repeating it again and again and again till it gets in your head. All right? So now, third person, second person, and first person. Third person in Arabic is saying about ghaibun. Ghaibun, yeah? Ghaibun state. Then mukhatab. Okay? And mutakallim. All right? Do you know? You're hearing this first time, oh, what are these words? But let me explain this to you and you will come. So when you say third person, ghaib, you're talking about somebody who is not present. Okay? Yeah? What's your friend's name? Give me a friend's name, bro. Abdul Wahid. Is Abdul Wahid here? No, so he's ghaib. Ghaib, yeah? Correct? Ayhan, give me a friend's name. Muhammad, is he here? No. Alright. So, brother, you got any female colleague that you work with?
Yeah, you just say my manager.
Your manager, okay. Akhtar, okay, sure. Okay. Is she here? She's not here. Right? She's right. She's not here. Okay? So, somebody that's not here. Okay. Now, look at, so remember somebody who could be male or female, singular or plural, who are not here. Okay? Correct? So that's our third person. Now we come to the second person. Alright? Yeah? So, am I present in front of you, brother? I'm present. Am I present here? Am I present here? Somebody who is right in front of you. Alright? And this Arabic, in Urdu, I think, say muqatab. You might have heard, मैं आपसे मुखातब हूँ. Yeah? So, muqatab referring to somebody who is present at the moment and you're speaking to that person. Correct? So now, me, and all three of you, yeah, we are muqatab. We are addressing each other now. Physically, we can see each other. But what about the first case? They were not present. Alright? Your friend, your manager, your manageress, sorry. Alright? They're not present here. Alright? They're not present here. But in the second case, they're present. Alright? We're talking about people who are present. Alright? And then we come to the first person, brother. in which case is the person talking himself. Okay, so it could be me, I, or if I come to the other side, it becomes we. Correct? We are speaking. Correct? We are speaking. So now we understood the three. Third person is, everyone repeat after me, ghaib, ghaibun. Second person is mukhatab. And first person is mutakallim, the one who is speaking. Okay, the one who is speaking. Okay, so that's done. Okay, so that's number one bit done. Okay, we got third person, second person, first person. Brothers, don't worry if it's getting too heavy. All right, inshallah, we will do this today, and we will understand this concept and finish the lesson. And next week, inshallah, we're going to try and go into lesson number 4. Now comes, remember the first thing we said was person, right? What was the second thing we said? The gender. Gender. Okay? So, yeah, mudhakkar, yeah, and mu'annath. Mudhakkar means masculine and mu'annath means feminine. Okay? So, brother, you could have a friend who's masculine, alright? And you could have your wife who's feminine. Okay? Alright? Likewise, the same with everyone. Okay? So you could have a situation where somebody is ghaib but can be masculine or feminine. Okay? Right, Nayan? Could be masculine or feminine, but somebody who's not present here. Alright? So that same thing applies with mukhatab as well. So we could have somebody masculine or we could have somebody feminine, yeah, in front of us. So you got brothers, yeah, masculine, one brother I'm talking about. So it could be a lady here. Alright? Alright? Let's think of her name. So for example, Maryam. Yeah? It's a she. Okay? So now, likewise, when it comes to mutakallim, it can be a female speaking or lots of female speaking. Okay? So we got the person, we got the gender, and now comes the last bit, number. What's the last bit, brothers? Number. So in Arabic, as we said, in English we got singular and plural. That's it. Everything one shot. Everything singular, plural. Just put s. Everything becomes everything is sorted. Yeah, but anyway. But when it comes to Arabic, it's 3. Okay, so we got mufradun, yeah, mathani, and jam'un. Okay, I'm pronouncing the last bits, brothers. Mufradun. It's actually mufrad, right? But I'm pronouncing the last bits because I want everyone to get into the use of pronouncing the last bit. Once you know Arabic, marfu, mansub, majroor business, you don't have to read mufradun. You don't have to do that. Okay, but this is our learning stage, brothers, and have patience with me. Have patience with me. If you speak to somebody Arabic now and you say mufradun, they make fun of you. Like, why are you saying mufradun? Yeah, say to them, ana talibun. Yeah, I'm a student. I'm learning. All right? Yeah, when I become an expert like you, then I'm going to stop doing it. Okay? So don't feel ashamed, brothers. Like, oh, I'm a student. Nah. I call myself student. Because if you have the student mentality, you will let things come in. Okay? So we got mufradun, mathani, and jam'un. Okay? So mufrad is referring to something that's being singular. He, she. Okay? He, she. Now, mathani is dual. 2 men, 2 female. Okay? And then we got jam'un, more than 2. Okay? So now if you see, we completely take the masculine out, feminine out, yeah? And then we had mufrad, mathani, jam for male and female, for example. So in case, for example, if it's a he, yeah? So let's have a look at this one, brothers. We got, if you're talking about he, okay? So, he is ghaib, mudhakkar, mufrad. Okay? Huwa. Correct, brother? Now, if I want to find out about the second one, it will be ghaibun, mudhakkarun, and mathani. Huma. Okay? And then, if I'm talking about ghaibun, Mudhakkarun, jam'un, hum. Correct? So you got huwa, huma, hum. Correct? Now, let's talk about the ladies. Okay? Feminine form. Ghaibun, yeah, mu'annathun, mufradun, hiya. Okay? Now, we have seen the word huwa in the Quran, haven't we, brothers? Yeah? We have seen the word hiya in the Quran, haven't we? Yeah? We have seen the word, have you seen the word huma? In Surah Hashar again. فكان عاقبتهما أنهما في النار خالدين فيها وذلك جزاء الظالمين. Okay, huma. Okay, so two of them. Allah talking about two. Okay, referring to two. Okay.
Huma and then the Khalidain.
Oh yeah, because huma came Khalidaini. Khalidaini. We're not going to explain Khalidaini because huma is saying the Khalidaini. Okay, but we'll come to know that one is well, but well spotted, brother. And now if you got ghaibun and then jamun and hum. Give me an example from whom. So many examples in the Quran from whom. Humul الذين كفروا. Okay, there's so many examples in the Quran. Huh? Hum fiha khalidun. Yeah, hum fiha khalidun. So here Allah is saying hum, referring to them, yeah, which is not present. Hum fiha khalidun. Fiha mean in it. Khalidun, they will live there forever. Alright? Could be paradise, could be hellfire. Well spotted. Okay? So likewise with feminine we got ghaibun, mu'annathun, mufradun, which is hiya. Okay? And then ghaibun, mu'annathun, mathani, huma. Okay, so huma in masculine form and feminine form is both the same. Okay, and this is really great blessing, brothers. When we learn in the future lesson, these two are same. Okay, then we got ghaibun mu'annathun jam'un, ghaibun mu'annathun jam'un hunna. Okay, so now huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna. Okay, so look at this one. If you want to look at the meaning in English, try and understand without looking at the English one. So it's he, they referring to two, they referring to three. Okay, she, they written it here. All right, because if we do need to translate, we might need to, then they, two, and they. Okay, so this is somebody who is present or not present. Not present, not present at all. Ghaib. You know what ghaib means, yeah? Something that we can't see, something that we don't know about. Okay, now we come to the second part. Inshallah, once we get to the third part, inshallah, I'm going to finish the lesson. I know it's might be a bit too much. Is everyone enjoying this, brothers?
Quick question. Is on the up top one?
Yes, go ahead, brother.
Obviously for
Yeah. Yeah.
the jump ones, right? There's different. So if it was, for example, there's masculine and feminine. Now if we say it's more than two, but if you're addressing both men and women,
yeah,
they're a president is what you use.
Yes. Okay. So how?
I just came.
No, that's a good question. That's a good question. Very good. So if huma and huma is the same for masculine and feminine, how would I know? Is he referring to two male or two female? Right? Two male or two female? All right. That for now, brother. We will understand based on the context of the sentence, what's been mentioned. So something before or something after will tell you it is male or female. Okay.
It will be indication.
It will be indication to it. Yeah. So that will tell us. All right. But just by looking at it, yes, you can't tell. Yeah. Huma could be referring to two of them. Okay. So now let's come to the other state, mukhatab. Yeah. Mukhatab, always remember, मैं आपसे mukhatab हूँ. Yeah. You're speaking to somebody who is present now. Okay. So we got again, look at it, mukhatab, mudhakkarun, mufradun, anta, you. Okay. I'm not trying to point fingers, but just for understanding, you. you are all what? Singular. He, singular, yeah? So we got, I'm addressing you, you're right in front of me, you're male, and you're mufrad. I'm speaking to one person at a time, yeah? Now say for example, I'm looking at the first row, yeah? The two of them. Antuma. What is it? Antuma. Two. Two. You are present right in front of me, and the two of them. Antuma. Alright? And then if I say, all three of you here, antum. Antum. Okay? Got it, brothers? It's very easy. It's very, very easy, brothers. You know, if you do it a few times, it will come, inshallah. And then at the end of the lesson, I've got something very interesting to give you guys. Alright? And then we got here, same thing applies for feminine. So if it's a one female here, for example, Fatima is here, I would say auntie. So for example, Fatima is now with our friend Maryam, I would say antuma, antuma. Again, antuma is the same. Okay? Antuma. And say for example, Maryam, Amina, Fatima. Okay? And give me another name. Ruqayya. All of them are here. What would I say? Antunna. 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 Just look at the mukhatab case. Just I'm giving you this very important look. It comes with alif, all of them alif. What type of alif is that one? What is it, this one? Qat or wasal? Qat, qat. Hamzatul qat, hamzatul qat. Remember that one, yeah? So anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna. Okay? And then at the end, okay, so this is clear, brothers, yeah? Yeah? If, let's put it this way, if it's mukhatab case, you have to see somebody with your eyes. Physically see somebody with your eyes. Okay? In the ghaib case, you know about somebody who's not present. Correct? And now, mutakallim is you are the one speaking. Okay? You are the one speaking. Yeah? First person. You are the one speaking. Yeah? Which could be either singular, if I'm taking mutakallim. In this case, doesn't matter anymore. Yeah? Mudhakkarun wa muannathun, all is the same. Okay? Yeah? And then you go to the mufrad. When I say ana, I. Yeah? It does not, it means referring to me being singular. Okay, I could be male, I could be female. Okay? Likewise, when we say naḥnu, naḥnu is we. Yeah? You know, when it goes like we stand together and all that. At that point, does it really matter who is the male or female? When we say we, do we have a distinction of male or female? When we say I, yeah, it doesn't understand. Like it is, I is me or we is us. It could be male and female. Okay. So if say for example I say we love our country, all right? Do we know is male or female or no? It's all saying. Okay, male or female. So remember this, brothers. Ghaibun, mukhatab, mutakallim. This is something where you need to remember. Mudhakkarun and muaddathun. Okay? And then all the other number. So we talked about person, we talked about the gender, and we talked about number. Okay? So now, brothers, how many? We got 14 pronouns? 14. 14, yeah. So now, we got something very interesting. Okay? Huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. Anta, antuma, antum. Anti, antuma, antunna. Ana, naḥnu. Ana, naḥnu. Okay, brothers, don't laugh at this one. This is how I remembered. These 14 pronouns, I was struggling with this. Yeah, but when my chef said this song, I remember this. Once, okay? Let's give it a try. Let's try it together. Huwa, huma, hum. Let's do it together. Yeah. Huwa, huma, hum. Come on, brother. Huwa, huma, hum. No. Huwa, huma, hum. Huwa, huma, hum. Good. Hiya, huma, hunna. Hiya, huma, hunna. Anta, antuma, antum. Anta, antuma, antum. Anti, antuma, antunna. Anti, antuma, antunna. Ana, naḥnu. Ana, naḥnu. Correct? We should do one more time, brothers, okay? Huwa, huma, hum.
huwa, huma, hum.
Hiya, huma, hunna.
Hiya, huma, hunna.
Anta, antum, antum.
Anta, antum, antum.
Anti, antum, antunna.
Anti, antum, antunna.
Ana, naḥnu. Good, mashallah. Barakallah fiqh, brothers. Okay, so we're gonna just go through this last thing and we're gonna finish. So we got Damirun Mufassirun. Yeah?
That does not mean I remembered it. It's going to take some filling in.
Yeah, do it at home. Do the singing at home.
I've got it because I've done it before. So you got it.
Yeah, good.
You got the melody for it.
Yes.
But the reason why I was laughing is because you know your teacher was Indian.
In Pakistani.
So that's why.
Now I had a few teachers, but this is the teacher I found in the.
You made it nice.
Yeah.
So you refer to culture and makes it easier.
Yeah, but you know, alhamdulillah, you know, Sheikh's alive still, alhamdulillah. He's on LQ Toronto, you know, the Canada thing, you know. Yeah. But you know, Sheikh's beautiful. I've you know had a few Sheikhs, but you know, his one is something that I really loved. Okay, so now we got detached pronouns. This is just some few of the basics, brothers. Are never attached to the word. So these are things. Remember, it will never be attached to a word. Always what we call definite. Ma'rifatun. But ma'rifatun is definite, by the way, yeah? Who are all this? Remember in the beginnings lesson, somebody asked me, are they definite or indefinite? If it is definite, why is it coming? Now we know for that, it is definite by itself. Alright? There is no alif and lam. There is no alif and lam. But these pronouns are definite. Okay? Okay? Are considered marfu'un. Okay? Even though most of the what you call do not have a dhamma ending. Okay, so these ones, remember what you said in the beginning of the lesson, because though they are damir, they come under the section of noun. And why? It's because they are all marfu, but you don't see the dhamma. Okay, and now I'm going to tell you a new term. Okay, are fixed in their cases, their ending do not change. They will never be, okay, you know the huwa, yeah, the huwa will never become hui. It will never be like this. Okay. No, even if you go mansub state or majrur state, it will stay the way it is. Nobody can change this one. Okay. Okay. Are fixed in their cases. You will not see marfu, mansub, majrur in this case, but you will know that they are. In this case, they are marfu. If it becomes mansub and majrur, we'll talk about it later. All right. And in Arabic, such nouns are called mabni. This is the term I need everyone to write it down, brothers. Very, very important. Mabni, they what call, if you want to call them, yes, they are nouns, but they don't want to follow the rule. Okay? All the nouns, they're taking this line, alright? They're taking this line, okay? If I'm a noun, I have to follow one of the lines. I have to be marfu, I have to be mansub, I have to be majroor. Okay? But these pronouns of ours, yeah, which belong to the noun family, they refuse to do what? They refuse to follow these three lines. Now we're not going to follow marfu, mansub, majroor. We're going to stay on our own. And we're going to call ourselves mabdi. Okay? Very important, brothers, you understand mabdi now. Because I didn't understand the mabdi business for a while. And then when I understood it later, it's like, oh my God, it is making sense. Okay, brothers? Now, we're going to finish this lesson. I've got no more slides. So, those, you know, did you feel that was a heavy lesson? It was a heavy lesson. But we enjoyed it, didn't we? We made it fun, didn't we? We had a bit, you know, it's not just about learning, but we had a bit of song and we looked at we tried to break it down as much as possible. Any question, brothers? And then we're going to finish, inshallah. On anything, everything that we discussed today, if there's anything that's not clear, you can ask me and I'm going to discuss it, inshallah. Okay, but now, just I want to, so no one got any question, right? Now I'm going to just show you the first one and I'm going to finish, inshallah. Okay, look at this first sentence. What did he say? Aina Muhammadun? Where is Muhammad? All right, what does it say? Huwa fil ghurfati. He is in the room. Okay, huwa. Now it's making sense? Yeah. Damirun munfasilun. Okay. We say damirun munfasilun. Okay. Okay. Fil ghurfati jarun wa majrurun. Okay. Jar un majrur. This is harfu jar. Look, harfu jar because our fi has come. Ghurfati. Okay. Fil ghurfati. Huwa fil ghurfati. Is this a nominal sentence? Can we do the mubtada and khabar business? Can we? Can we? Yes, we can. Huwa mubtada. Huwa mubtada. Okay? Fil ghurfati khabar. Yeah? Khabar jarun wa majrurun. Khabar wa huwa jarun wa majrurun. Okay? So your rule now applies to this one as well. We're going to have deep dive in this lesson next week, inshallah. And no questions, little brothers, yeah? Okay, no problem if you don't have any question, but if you have any question, just shout it out in the next class or, message me, inshallah, and we can have a look at it, inshallah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.